Welcome YouTube to Complete Lifestyles, where we focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Nobody is perfect, but we can all strive to become complete as individuals. So make sure you're working on yourself, working on the skills, the areas that you lack, so that you have no holes in your game. Like I said, nobody's perfect, but we can all strive to become complete. So before we get into today's video, make sure you go check out my website, CompleteLifestyle.co. Grab some of my merch, get your book. Also, reach out to me on Instagram at MailComplete. That's my business channel where all my clothing brands, my shoots, my pictures and things are up there. I also got my channel CD Go Hard on Instagram where I'm doing my workout videos. Just trying to do some of everything, make sure my body is right, make sure mentally I'm right in all areas, trying to cover everything. So for today's video, let's get into it. I'm going to read you basically what it is documented about the case that Sean Diddy Combs, Christian Combs, is kind of going through. And so kind of just to separate the two from the beginning, P. Diddy is actually facing a criminal case. His son, Christian Combs, is facing a civil case. So for those of you who don't know the difference, the criminal case will more than likely result in jail time. The civil case, although it can result in jail time, more than likely is going to result in money being paid to who is filing the lawsuit against the person. So those are the two differences, but they will try to tie some of one case to another case if they feel like they run congruent or they affect each other. So let me read off what it says basically for the civil case against Christian Combs. So a lawsuit, the name Sean Diddy Combs, a co-defendant, alleges that his son Christian Combs sexually assaulted a woman working on a yacht chartered by his father. The suit filed Thursday in the Los Angeles Superior Court says Sean Combs created the circumstances that led to the assault and paid to cover it up afterwards. It's the latest in a series of lawsuits accusing the producer and music mogul of sexual misconduct, and it comes amid a federal sex trafficking investigation that led Homeland Security against the raid in his homes in Los Angeles. Now, Gracie Marco, a worker of a crew member and a bartender on the boat, says that in late December 2022, Christian Combs pressured her into drinking a tequila that she believes was spiked with other drugs. He groped the breasts and genitals, attempted to force her to perform oral sex, and the suit alleges that the Associated Press does not typically name people who say they have been sexually abused unless they come forward publicly, as she has done. So, long story short, there was a yacht party back in December 2022. She says that he kind of picked her out and he kind of forced her at first, trying to get her to find the room. She didn't want to do it. Long story short, she told one of the captains that he was bothering her inappropriately. They kind of brushed it off. And then later on that night, he found her again, forced her into a room, pulled his pants down, tried to get her to have oral sex with him. Now, what I was told is that she brought that second act or whatever happened the second time to the captain again. The captain actually didn't pay her any mind, dismissed what she was saying, and after she kept bringing it up, he eventually fired her. So the thing about this case is what they potentially could try to do is, I told you in a previous video, they're going to try to tie up everybody involved in this RICO case. So if somebody was involved in a freak-off party, whether it was at his house or on a yacht or in a hotel room, and they can kind of use somebody's testimony against him, because she did name his father too. She didn't just name his son. They are going to try to tie everything in and bring as many people as possible into this case. So it's not a good or a bad thing, but the difference between the cases when the son is going to court, it is more of a money thing. Like I said, rarely does it affect somebody in the fact of they're going to jail from a civil case. Normally it results in money. But like I said, they may try to bring her forth in the P. Diddy case and kind of get a testimony statement, etc., of what she went through and how it was handled, and try to tie it in and saying, hey, the father was doing this, the son was doing this, and actually in this case, the father was orchestrating it so the son could do this. So he was probably the head or the ringleader of this activity. It was his yacht. He was throwing the party. So be on the lookout, guys. I'm going to keep you as updated as possible. Like the video, comment on the video. I want to know what your opinion is. Share the video. Check out my other videos that go with these allegations, this storyline, and enjoy your day, guys. See you soon.